Hey YouTube, Jonathan here with Collectibles to Astonish, and I have a Silver Age book that came in some time ago, and I just haven't had a chance to videotape it. My intentions were to release a video of some Silver Age books that I had bought before actually showing this one off. So this book is a key. It is something that I would consider one of my grails. And I didn't think that I would own this book simply because just the prices have been really high since COVID, and I wasn't wanting to spend the kind of money that this book kind of commanded at the time. Even up to 2023, this book was something that I didn't want to put the money into. But fast forward, I want to say about 2-3 months ago, I saw this book come up recently on eBay, and I was very surprised at the price that it had sold for. I want to say it was like $1,300 to $1,600. I can't remember what grade it was. It might have been like a 1520, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. It's been, like I said, some time since that listing ended. But when I saw that price, I kind of thought maybe this book is attainable for me. And so in my mind, I should have started preparing the sale of other collectibles and items and put that money aside for when that book came available in the grade and in the price that I was looking for. But that didn't happen, of course. I ended up finding this on bryscomics.com. This was like one of the books that was mentioned in his newsletters that he does. If you're subscribed to the to his shop. So when this came up, I kind of started thinking about it, and I started doing some research. I ended up going on to GPA through a friend, and I was making sure that this was going to be the right price for the grade that the book was. And more or less, Bry ended up putting this book priced at the last sold on eBay. And even the price of the one that was last sold on eBay was less than what the 2023 average was, less than what the 90-day average was. Essentially, this book that I picked up was the lowest price that has been in 4 years. So I wanted to see if I could negotiate on this book. I ended up sending an offer on it, and I didn't hear back from Bry. I actually saw him on one of his live streams. I think it was like on a Friday. This was, I want to say this ended up dropping maybe on a Friday. And so I went on to his live stream, and I started asking him a little bit of questions in regards to this book. And he's like, this book is a key book, and I can't do anything on the price or whatever it was, which I understood. It was a fair price. So I just, like I said, I had this in my mind that it was priced right, but I just wanted to see what I could do, because I'm the kind of person, I do like to get a deal, just like everybody else. I just couldn't stop thinking of the book, and I ended up messaging him on his phone. So he has his number listed. I texted him and I said, hey, this book, I'm really interested in this book. What can you do on it? I've already sent you an offer on it, and I haven't heard back from you. And he actually sent me an offer, and it was less than what was listed on the website. I ended up paying the price of the book plus shipping. I did not have to pay tax, which was something that was in my mind that I thought I would have to, because typically, if you're buying on eBay, ever since Congress passed the law to tax stuff on eBay according to the state of where you're living in, it's been kind of expensive to buy books. So for me, I was thinking, wow, I'm going to spend, whatever it was, a couple $100, on tax, and that's going to eat into my budget. But no, it was essentially, when he sent me the offer, it was just the price of the book and shipping, and that was it. And I ended up taking PayPal credit. That was the intention. I ended up, not wanting to have to take the money right out of the bank. This was a convenience for me to make equal payments for 6 months and not accumulate any interest as long as I pay it off on time. So that is what I was looking to do. And like I said, that gave me time to list some stuff on eBay, and thankfully I was able to sell quite a bit of stuff to put some money down to take off of the price of this book for me, personally. So flash forward, he sent me an offer. This was probably like on maybe like Saturday or so. He shipped it, I think, Monday or Tuesday. I got it, like a week later, so I was very happy to get it. And So that's where we are right now. So I figured, let me go ahead and show you this book. Once again, I didn't think I'd own this book. I'm very happy with the way the book presented, online. I've seen books that have sold since my purchase of this book for more money, and it was a lower grade, and I didn't feel like it presented as well as this one. So yeah, he gave me the thank you for your purchase. So this collect 10. If you go to his website, you can get on like everyday books, but the big boy books, which is what he considered this book, you were not able to get any kind of discount on it. So, but thankfully, like I said, I worked out something with him that he gave me an even better price than what was listed. So, very happy to own this book, and I'm so happy that it's something that I can knock off my list because I am trying to collect a certain amount of books in this run. And now with getting this book, I can focus on other things. Like I want to be able to focus on the first 10 X-Men books. I want to focus on pretty much the Spider-Man Rogues Gallery. I have some keys, sub 100 ASM. So now I can actually focus on those things. Meanwhile, I probably should be focusing on those more because that character, or the X-Men and Spider-Man, are a lot hotter than what these books are. But let me tell you, going on eBay and bidding against people on these books. There are buyers for this book. It's not like I have like the easiest time acquiring books in the grades that I'm looking for. It's usually a task. But anyways, so this book is Tales to Astonish, number 27. It is in a 3.5 with off-white to white pages. It's a beautiful book. It's a book that, like I said, I never thought that I would own. I do have Tales to Astonish number 35, where he's the first appearance in costume. I kind of wanted to keep things, in that 6.0 range, but there's no way in the world am I going to be spending the kind of money of what a 6.0 on this book goes for. I was very surprised, like I said, for what I paid for this book. I looked at what other books I could get similar to this in this grade, like Daredevil number 1 and such. And like I said, I'm happy to own this book. Will I own those other books that I'm thinking about? Possibly. But right now, I'm just going to enjoy this book and the moment that I finally am able to have this book in my collection. So I just have one more book in the run that I need in a slab, because there's certain books I want to have slabbed, and this one book that I have, I'm just waiting for someone to work on it, and then I'll essentially be done with the Tales to Astonish run, and like I said, I could focus on other things as well. So very happy to own this book, and since I bought it, I've been able to see other people buy lower grades for more than what I paid for this book. When I went to Heroes Con, there was a dealer that had several ASM. I want to say not ASM. Amazing Fantasy 15. He had 4 Amazing Fantasy 15s, and he had this book, and in this grade, and actually as well. And he wanted $2,900. So I'm so glad that I didn't spend that kind of money. Nowhere near it. And I wouldn't have been able to pick this up at Heroes Con. So this essentially blew my Heroes Con fund. Changed what I had planned to do on Heroes Con. My goal at Heroes Con was to buy books, buy filler books and things that I needed to finish other runs that I'm working on. But I ended up basically taking Heroes Con and it being about signatures and about meeting people in the community. So I'm going to pretty much do a video about that here shortly. So be sure to watch that. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Be sure to subscribe to Bry's newsletter. I want to say that he's great. I bought stuff from him in the past on Whatnot. Everything's been well packaged, and I've had great experience. I've actually talked to another person that's been able to pick up one of their grails in their collection from Bry, and I think Bry worked with him as well on a price or able to get him to own the book that they wanted. So, like I said, I have nothing but good things to say about Bry. And I think, like I said, because he's got his own site and he's not really selling it through eBay, I think that he has a better competitive price. So I think that's something to look into if you're not aware. He does have some nice books when he does list them. So, and a lot of times they sell pretty quickly, so be sure to jump on it when you see them if you can. But thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure to open this book and to hold it. So thanks for watching again. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and see you again soon. All right, bye.